double high, so down two. Great call out there by Sonic. To the corner we go, and Fatal Blow is available. Had the mic go down.
Put him in it. Put him in it.
Oh, they need to know. And Sonic Fox becomes your Final Kombat Mortal Kombat 11 champion.
We believe gamers from home deserve an open platform as big as those on the road. With more events moving online, a better system is needed to give casual and professional players a place to showcase their talent. The communities of Mortal Kombat Online and the Mortal Kombat subreddit are joining together to create a better way for players to compete online. Introducing Fight Club, a revolutionary new way for gamers to challenge one another in Mortal Kombat 11, with automatic analysis of all matches streamed via Twitch on your PlayStation or Xbox. With the Mortal Kombat Online mobile app, send challenges directly to any player of your choosing with complete crossplay and cross-generation support. Compete in ranked sets with the ability to earn placement on our global leaderboards. Mortal Kombat subreddit members receive exclusive integration with special flair and season support to determine who is the best combatant. Fight Club puts the character tier list debate to rest, providing real-time updates. See which character will provide you the best option of defeating your opponents. Fights analyzed in minutes, providing players with their own tailored profile. Matches are streamed live 24 hours a day on MortalKombatOnline.com and on Fight Club TV. Verified streamer support available for well-known content creators on Twitch. Find matches on Discord quickly with a dedicated challenge pool and other matchmaking options. The Fight Club public beta at fightclub.gg. Register today. It's in a league of its own.
Everybody. We have a really exciting episode for you guys today. And first of all, welcome class. Thank you for joining us today on this beautiful Sunday. We just got it in. We just got the Hitbox cross up, or the cross up by Hitbox. Keep in mind, we are not sponsored by this corporation or this organization. We're just really huge fans. And after using this thing for about maybe a good week and a half, I realized something about this stick, specifically for MK11. I have played this with multiple games, even non-fighting games. I played with Tekken, Street Fighter V, Dragon Ball Fighters. But with this game specifically, I realized there is a lot to uncover when using this thing, because of the fact that you have extra buttons on here that can be. Now keep in mind, this stick is legal in competitive play, so get that out of your heads that it's not legal, because it is. Trust me, we looked it up. But another thing too is that with these buttons, so you have the lever here, and then you have left, down, right, and up. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Professor, what in the living hell would I want to use those extra buttons for? Well, there's a lot, because not only is everything on this stick remappable through software, through a computer, but even this by itself can actually help out with a lot of things in this game. So keep in mind, today we're going to be showing a lot of things that can be, controversial to people. Like in every episode, this is just a disclaimer. If there's something that I am wrong about, you can correct me. But keep in mind, I've been around in FGC for a very long time, and I'm just doing this so I can actually, bring more people into the game and find out ways that they can better be liking the game if they don't like it. But I'm just showing you for beginners, newbies, or maybe they're trying to make the transition from beginner to advanced, whatever it may be. Or if you want to be a competitive pro player, this is your place. But let's move on. So I'm going to be moving the camera over to the actual fight stick itself, so it could be easier for you guys to see what exactly we are talking about here. So this is the hitbox cross-up. This thing has never stirred me wrong for the past week and a half. I know it can be very daunting for people who never used a fight stick before, or arcade stick, that the lever can be very daunting. But I can guarantee you in this game, it can be very easy. But I really want to cover the fact that the hitbox cross-up specifically can be very, very good for MK11. And here's why. Let me flip the camera around so it could be easier for you guys to see. There we go. Now, let me actually flip it to the point where most people are going to be using this thing. There we go. That should be good enough. So, what we got here is that we have the analog stick. You have left, right, down, up. Now, people may be thinking this may be cheating. Not really, because while I'm using the lever, this is the analog stick. It is programmed to be the analog stick. Now these, left, down, right, and up, or back, down, forward, and up. These four are the D-pads, all right? Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and block. Now, these three, don't mind these. I'll show you why right now. It controls, when you're using a fight stick or a hitbox or anything like that, the best thing to use is the input shortcuts, or no, the button shortcuts. These allow for you not to really use all three of these buttons, but you can actually just use this for grab, or 1+3 for grab, 1+2 after an input to amplify, and then 3, 4, and block to do your fatal blow, and then 3+4 for stance switch. So, again, that's grab. To amplify, and then stance switch, and then for fatal blow is these three. Now, people are going to be thinking right now, how can this actually work out for me, right? Well, first of all, what I kind of explained in the hitbox tutorial is also wave dashing. Wave dashing is 4-4 block, 4 block, 4 block, 4 block, 4 block, so on and so forth. But with the analog stick, you can use this, but I can see like it could be really challenging for some people by just doing 4 block, 4 block, 4 block as simultaneously fast as you can. And same thing backwards. Now, with the cross up, you can actually OS it to the point where you're just doing these two. And same thing backwards. And if you're on the other side, if you're on the player 2 side, same thing with forward dash. Same thing with back dash. Now, since we're on the topic of wave dashing, a lot of the times when it comes down to people, doing projectiles, wherever it may be, how can we get in dashing and then doing down 1 or down 3 to escape the projectile so we don't have to block it, right? That's really easy too. Because if you want to use something like let's say 1, right? If you want to do down 1, what you can do is that this is down and then 1's right here, right? have your two fingers, have your middle finger on down, and then get ready your pointer finger on one. Now you're gonna dash, and you're gonna do this. Now let's say you want to put on pressure too. Now a lot of people can just do this, which is 4-4 down 4-1, 4-4 down 4-1. But if you don't want to do through all that, you can just do this. Easy, right? Cool. So, is there any questions about wave dashing before we move on to the other OS stuff? Like, do you need to know like which controls in the controller? What do I have on? What do I not? Keep in mind, the chat may be a little delayed because of the fact that I am using an extension on the broadcasting software. I'm not too sure if there's anyone else typing yet. Let me speak to my moderator real quick. Is there anyone typing? Like, is anyone saying anything in the chat? You don't see anybody speaking in the chat? Is there people viewing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, sorry, it's not saying how many people are in the class, but it's just, and the chat is like empty. So I'm like, But now that I know that this thing is working. So yeah, if anybody has any questions about, wave dashing or controls, let me know right now. But let's move on to another part of the OS that I'm actually really excited about. Flawless blocking. Yes, I know everybody is, how do you flawless block? A flawless block, if you, in case there's some new people in here, a flawless block is when you time someone's attack well enough to the point where right when you hit block, you should hear a sound indicator that you flawless blocked. Then you hit up 2 to launch the opponent. You use 1 offensive meter and 1 defensive meter or bar, or up 3. Now, up 3 does not launch the opponent, but it has invincible frames, and it can interrupt the opponent's attack, and it can will hit him. Now, up 2, however, it does launch the opponent, but it is not invincible. If they have a quick enough attack, your up 2 can be interrupted. So just keep that in mind. Now, here's something that a lot of people like to complain about this. The mashing poke war, right? Now, while on the subject of flawless blocking, we can actually do this. But first, I'm going to show you guys how flawless blocking actually works. So I'm going to set Scorpion to record in a jump kick. Right? This is a flawless block. When you hear the sound indicator. Now, sometimes you might have to, you can also do it on cross-ups. So, how to do a flawless block attack is that right when I hear the indicator, I'm going to hit either up 2 or up 3. So this is what it's going to look like. So this is what up 2 will look like. So that is an up 2. It is a launcher. And that is an up 3. Half the times when you flawless block a jump in, a lot of times they're still in the air, and you can actually up 3 them out of the air. But very rarely does it happen. Now, with that being said, there's an easier way to do this, all right? I'm going to hit up and 2. So instead of me using 2 hands going up and 2, I can have this hand freely just in case I need to backdash out of there, forward dash from underneath them if I'm not confident, or get ready to crouch and then block, right? I can actually hit block, use my thumb for up and my middle finger for 2. So it's going to look like bam, and then bam. Bam, 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 bam. Right? So, see how easy that is? I'm not using this hand. Simple, right? Let me try with the up 3. Now for the up 3, what I'm doing is that I'm hitting. Now usually when you're playing this game, you're not. These 3 fingers are not going to be used for block. Your block finger, or I like to call it the block button finger, is your ring finger, which is always going to be in this place of the stick. I'm hitting block with my ring finger, and then up and 3. Up is always going to be for my thumb, and then my index finger on 3. Now, keep in mind, just because there's an OS or like a simpler non enforcing way to do flawless block attacks on the hitbox cross up does not automatically mean that you will get flawless blocks better or faster. All I'm saying is that when learning flawless blocking or trying to get better at flawless blocking, this is your answer. This can make things a lot easier for you when you're trying to learn how to flawless block attack or in certain situations. This can actually help you out a lot because for me personally, it has actually helped me quite a bit. I see a lot of you are already like seeing that this is some crazy stuff going on right now. Hold up. I can't see the very bottom of it, of the chat. Hold on 1 second. How are you conscious? I woke up. Hello, Survivor Combatants. How are you? I'm trying to figure out a way how I can expand this chat a bit. But yeah, while I'm doing that, does anybody have any questions about the that controller is cheating? Actually, it is not because it's like using 2 controllers at once, but it's being a lot easier made for everybody. Imagine the tea bags you can do with this thing. Says Amperflux. I don't disagree. I can understand how it could be really crazy to do so. Hold on 1 second, chat. Perfect. Ah, we got it. Just had to change the resolution on my second monitor. Simple. Simple. Now, a lot of times where a lot of people are talking about this, and I'm here to tell you, thank you for LD Wells for showing this me the other day, or, reminding me the other day, is that a lot of people like to do this when you're getting close. They like to do the mash poke war, right? Now, there's an easier way on flawless blocking a mash poke. Not only with this, but, in general. So, you go to practice options. Now, remember, this is solely for your benefit. All right. This isn't cheating with the cross up either. All right. This is just me OSing with it. So you go to AI options, practice option. I'm sorry, AI options. You're gonna go to record. Now the tab underneath is gonna say recording slot. You're gonna highlight it to custom getup / reversal. Then you're gonna go to block mode and go to all. Go back to record and move the tab to custom. Now, if you read recording slot right underneath custom, it says custom getup, and the block mode says all. Right? You're gonna put reversal mode on. Reversal attack. You're gonna move it to custom reversal. Now you're gonna move the tab back to record, and you're just gonna hold down and mash 1 or a down poke. So in this case, we'll do 1. All right. All right. Now, he's going to poke back after I poke forward. All right. So now, the key thing is timing. You're going to try to poke them or do any attack and try to hit the block button right when they poke back. Bam, flawless block. It's going to take a lot of practice to do this. The key thing is that the way I practice this is to try to get 10 flawless blocks in a row without messing up or getting hit. 1, 2. Oh, mess it up. But you get where I'm getting at, all right? Now, the key thing is that when you do this, up 2. But how would you time that on an actual person? That's another thing that I kind of had the gripe with flawless blocks in general, because I live out of Hawaii, okay, and I don't connect to everyone perfectly, right? So remember, when offlines come back and you want to be as good as possible for when that time does come, that you do go to an offline tournament, this is the best way. But flawless blocking is not always guaranteed. A lot of the times how you can actually be aware that you can actually pull it off on an actual person online is the poke. Because a lot of times after you poke, they're going to want to poke because they think that's the way of coming out of it. But I'll show you other ways of getting out of the poke mash war in a bit. But with doing this though, this can actually get your timing your timing down a lot faster and a lot simpler, especially with or without the cross up. Now, a lot of times too, you can actually interrupt them with the up 3 as well. But it is required of you to know your character too, because if I were to use Raiden in this situation, in the poke war, and then do an up 2 flawless block attack, his up 2 will not hit Scorpion unless he's standing up. But in this situation, since we're doing poke wars, it's not going to hit him because he's going to be ducking. But the up 3 will. Now, Sub-Zeros won't hit. So always, but his up 2 will. So that's why I say to test your character's limitations when it comes to flawless blocks. A lot of the times it just doesn't work out. If somebody tries to do like a string, however, like let's say now, actually I should get into it now. When it comes down to strings and you want to know what is flawless block gappable, the internet exists. But if you want to do it on your own, say that, hey, I found that out on my own. Let's say you're having trouble against Scorpion's certain string, right? First of all, you find a string that you're just like, oh, that one gives me problems, right? Now, the way you see it is this. First, you highlight the string. Now, you see his first input is back 1. Don't immediately start thinking, oh, his startup is 23 frames. Because even though a lot of the times it is right, a lot of times it can be wrong for certain characters. So you have back 1, you go to basic attacks, and you go to back 1. There. Startup frames are 14. So whenever he does back 1 in this string, it does not start off as 23 frames. It starts off as 14 frames. All right. So that being said, once you highlight this, you make him do it. Make him do it twice. The reason why I did it where back 1 4 first, because I wanted to see the frames by going to practice options, put on frame data both, and let him do it again. Now, I want you to look at the bottom right if you can, okay? First, it says 14, 14. Then 14 to 18. All right? Now, that means from his slice to his kick, there is no change of frames. It is the exact same frame. So there's only a 0 frame link. So can you punish that? No. First he's gonna do back 1 4. There. You can't do anything about it. So that means you're gonna have to only flawless block the first hit. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to have to wait for them to make the string because you don't know when they're going to do the string. Now, is the last kick flawless block gappable? No, it is not. You need at least 5 frames or a little bit more in order to do so. So, put that to normal, put back to record. Now, when there is a startup of 23 frames, it is saying that has to be the total of frames that is going to be starting up for this string to be active. All right. Now, it can be a little weird when it comes down to like stuff like these, because it doesn't say if it's flawless block gappable or not, but it does say hit advantage of 16. Now that you can use to your advantage too. Now, when you say things like maybe his forward 3-4, right? The shy's forward 3-4. It is flawless block gappable. Today, Justin Rob, we are learning about, we're doing a tutorial for the hitbox cross-up. I found some really spicy things with this thing, and I encourage a lot of people to try it out when they can. So, again, when we talk about flawless blocking here, you do have a chance to flawless block his second kick. Now, like I said before of how we figured that out. Oh, this is something else. So, chord, practice options, move list. So his 4-3-4, right? Remember to see that it's 4-3. What over here? How many frames is 4-3? It's 13 frames. So the startup is 13 frames. Then the 4 comes out. Now, when you look at this, remember how I said 5 frames or more, correct? Now watch the startup. It goes from 13 to 17. There's a total of 4 frames there, but there is time for, when I look at the hit advantage that it hits. Now the hit advantage was how much? The hit advantage was 22, right? And it has, a crushy blow to it, as we all are aware of. Now, when you look at the starter frames of 17 and 13, right? There's almost a 4-frame difference or link between what makes the forward 3 into the forward 4. There's 5 frames. I mean, 4 frames, sorry. Bad at math. But when this happens, compared to something like this, it's not always guaranteed that it will work. That's why I say lab the game. If you don't lab, you're not gonna know what to do. But since we have this, remember how I said that not all the times it's gonna work? That's why I say to lab it, because the up 2 is not gonna work. But when both the up 3 and the up 2 don't work, still remember that the flawless block can still help you in these situations. All right? If you're going back to his frames, it says 13 to 17. Right? Now, my standing 1 is 8 frames. And then into 1, 2, it goes into 9 frames. So that's a 1-frame link. Bam. So this can still work. When it comes to flawless block, I know it's very daunting. Keep in mind, but it's there for a reason. It's a get out of jail free card, okay? And even if you get one by mistake, even if you're gonna have to mash to get out of there by once you hear the flawless block indicator, then you have to go up 2 or up 3. You know what I'm saying? Don't mash. Lab it. If there's something that's pissing you off about a certain character, go put him into practice mode. See what hurts. See what doesn't hurt. See what you can do. See what you can't do. And the things that you can't do, keep going for it. Like, for example, if you're playing as Liu Kang, you go to Liu Kang, and then you're having trouble against Kano and his down ones, right? Well, go to practice mode. Do the same thing. Do what he's been... They record all your matches. You can go view your matches. You can. And if they're doing a certain thing over and over and over and over again, and it's pissing you off, lab it. So go back to record, the reversal, block mode. Oh, let's keep that as normal. Actually, no, let's not do that. We'll do record. He likes to do this, right? Let's see if he can flawless block it. Okay, you can flawless block those down 1. Now, even if he tries to do this right here. Did he not do that before? I'm confused. Why did he? Why is he just standing there? Oh wow! Hold on. All right, he likes to do that a lot. Bam. See, even though it takes you a while, that's what's worth labbing until you get it down. But I know a lot of people just don't want to lab. They just want everything spoon fed to them, probably. But that's not you. You guys are good players. Remember how I said not all of it's going to work? So be careful and be mindful of what your character can do and not do. Especially when you're in a poke war with him, with Kano. Now, if my up 2 doesn't hit him, does it deem flawless blocking useless? No, because remember, once he flawless block, you are plus frames. You're out of block stun. See, I can do that. Remember, he's mashing afterwards. You see that? Because I wouldn't be able to do that, I think. Unless I'm actually pushed back by his poke. So you see what I mean? Flawless blocking has its benefits, especially when you're playing against somebody who likes to play keep away or someone who likes to zone as well. Like if you're playing against a bad Cetrion, and let's say you are, let's do Johnny Cage. All right, let's do Johnny Cage, and we'll go with Cetrion. Right? We're gonna put it at full screen, and we're gonna have her just spam boulders and whatever. Right? Even the ground pounds. Try to time it right to the point where you can actually flawless block it. And I'm going to show you exactly with this, when you're trying to move forward from zoning, how this can be beneficial as well. So let's see. Let's have... Actually, let's have full screen. And then we'll have her record. Right? Now you see that pushback? Now if you flawless block it, see I don't go backwards? Now how can you move in if you don't want to try to flawless block those? See how hard that is? Now, what if I could just do block and forward, or if it's, you know, player 2 side, you can use these two. How can that help me out? Well, you have more excess and your hand ready to hit block. It's more easier than doing this. Oh, wrong one. Haha. Now, you can also, when it comes down to flawless blocking, you can also answer back with something of your own. Even from far away. Now, the reason why it was pretty hard is because Cetrion is just ridiculous. But if we try to use like who's a really good keep away zoner character? Probably maybe Jade. Jade would be a good one. And use someone like, I don't know. We use Johnny Cage again. Wait, what am I doing? There we go.
Johnny Cage, Jade. Shaolin.
So far, does anybody else have any questions about, like, it could be, you know, what controls am I using, what OS am I using, what is this, or anything about this, or if there's any question that we haven't discussed, if there's a topic we haven't discussed yet and you're curious about, let me know. So let's go back to full screen. Or what is her thingy? Razorang and then up Razorang. Okay. Now, when she does the one on the ground, you can just simply do this. Now, with the cross up, remember how I said to do the down and one like these while moving forward? Oh, the wrong buttons. Bam. You can even do this. Oh, you can be ready to duck. But remember that you have to use block in order to do so. Now, a lot of times when she gets to the ground, she likes to do down too, so we'll discuss that later. But let's do it again, but with this. So how can you get in on this by flawless blocking or using the OS with the cross up? It hits mid. We all know this. Both of them hit mid. So can you flawless block them to get an advantage? Yes, you can. Because the main thing is she's using this to push you back, to keep you at bay. So when she's using these right here, don't try to jump because the second is always going to hit you. Try to space out your landing. Like usually right when she goes vertical is right when you want to jump. And try to flawless block the second one. Oops. See, I was already almost right underneath her. Now, a lot of the times, people have been trying to say to jump right when she gets the second one out. This can work sometimes, but not all the time. So remember, it's safer to just do it after she goes vertical, flawless block. Especially if you don't time the second one coming out correctly. Bam, right there. Now remember, when she does that, when she goes up in the air, she usually does this a lot of the times. So be mindful of that, because you can get hit by it, and we all know we had. You see how my 1-2-1 didn't work? So be mindful, all right? Just play the spacing really well. Know your character and know the character you're going against. This is how I lap. And sometimes it helps me, sometimes it doesn't. Bam. So, any questions so far about cross up or anything like that before we start doing like matches and stuff? Now remember, this can actually help out a lot often than not. You know what I'm saying? It can actually help out a lot for people that are struggling going up against different characters. Like Kung Lao and his orbital hat. His orbital hat is actually what they like to do is like do 1-2 into orbital hat. A lot of times, like it's way too fast for us to even catch it. Even his, I believe his forward 1-3. At least I thought it was. Oh, there it is. But remember, it hits twice. So it goes mid-mid with the hat. So make sure you hold on to it. Now you can do up 3, but you cannot do up 2 against this. Watch. Whoops. Ay, ay, ay. See? He interrupts it. I can't do it. But with up 3, I can. Because it's invisible frames. But you guys see what I mean with this stick? And I know a lot of you are probably asking, yes, is it cheating? No, it is not cheating. I can guarantee right now it is not cheating. It's the same as having this. Why? Because this, you can control the game. You control your character's movements. This is this, and this is this. So technically, this is all this. It's just somebody doing this. Now, it's pretty hard for you to do this, right? But not impossible. It was pretty hard to use this, but it's not impossible. Make sense? Any questions? Any questions at all? Please let me know now. Please. Unlock the door. Any questions at all? Don't be shy. How is my day going? Huh, that's a very... Wow. It's very rare. I'm doing great. I woke up with a... Actually, yeah, I woke up with a smile on my face. Wink, wink. But yesterday I kind of took the day to myself. Did a stream yesterday. We did the 24-hour stream Friday, and yesterday, falling to, I took maybe a good 4-hour nap and just enjoyed some quality time. Is there anybody in class that wish to do some matches with me? I assure you, I'm not a toxic person. I'm a very insightful person, and if there's something that you want to learn personally, now's the time, because I will have the time to teach you, because this is the whole meaning of the stream. And keep in mind, just because I do play Combat League does not mean I endure it a lot. I don't quite like it all that much, but I do it because I love Mortal Kombat 11. But if you want to go somewhere to where you are learning better and you want to actually, get some experience and level up a bit with high-level players or more players more your caliber, specifically the ones who take this game seriously a little bit more, I highly suggest Fight Club. Fight Club is the only place I know where people are really, really wanting sets to level up. Even if they do things horribly or do things great, there's always someone better than them, and there's always someone below them. And for people that are below them, they want to do their best to make them enjoy the game and help them learn. So check them out, fightclub.gg. But going back to my statement earlier that I believe not just remember Cameless asked, what happens if it doesn't be timed right? I get it. A lot of times on my personal stream, when I play MK11, I flawless block, but my flawless block attacks never come out. There's a reason for that. It's because no match have I gone into has ever been double digits. And it's pretty depressing, but it's just something I'm gonna have to live with.
Johnny Cage, Kung Lao.
But I will try my best for stream. I will try my very, very best. But the reason why I do Combat League sets now on Sunday school is mainly just in case no one in class wants to do matches yet, or they're not ready. A lot of times I like to understand how players are online and help decipher their strategies, so it could be a better understanding for you. Very nice. I'll try fast blocking that. Oh, I whiffed. See, it didn't come out. I tried hitting it. And I really messed up the whole round. I really tried. Man, you gotta love these servers. Very nice. Ah, I thought he was gonna grab. Oh, that was very nice. He played very patient for a Kung Lao player, which is, I mean, for me personally, it's rare, but it was a very, very good Kung Lao. He waited for me. He read my animations very correctly, which I can appreciate.
Round one, fight.
Ah, that was nice. Oh, that was very nice. I saw what he did there. That was really good. He knew I was gonna try to press a button to get him off me and potentially get out of the corner, because he knows I'm not a bad player. So he knows, like, I have options to come out.
It's good to be king.
Round two, fight.
Oh, very nice. Nice. Oh, he knew I was gonna do the back two. That was very nice. Very well. So I want you guys to see, like, you noticed that when he saw that I used all of my defensive meter, he knew that it was safe for him to be up close on Oki. Like, he knew it was safe for him to be in my face, standing over my body. Very nice. Nice. Oh. Plus frames. Oh, wow, that didn't work. Oh, very nice. GG's. That was a very methodical Kung Lao, very strategic. I liked it. It's just that for me personally, like, my archetype is usually very aggressive, and knowing that he was Kung Lao, I made the mistake of thinking that he was going to be, a very, here and there Kung Lao player. Because I think the best Kung Lao player I've played against personally is probably between this player named, I'm pretty sure you probably know him, LD Wells. He's a fantastic Kung Lao player. And the other person I played against was probably a year and a half ago, or maybe a year ago, was Splash. It was I think it was an exhibition, but he was very good with his Kung Lao too. So my mindset was like that Kung Lao, but that this person played nothing like LD Wells or Splash. Like this person played out his cards very very simple, like very very simple. Excuse me for a minute. I need to get something to drink. Okay, class. It is official. I have officially stolen Mrs. Clutch's orange passion juice. Let's try go for.
Liu Kang.
Bless you. Should I go for Liu Kang? Bless you. Again, anybody have questions or wish to, learn something while they're in here by playing some matches against me? Keep in mind, I'm not gonna try to
Soon.
expose you or try to shut you down, and I trust you guys are not trying to do the same thing when you guys, match me or to do a couple sets with me. The floor is open. If anybody wants to learn something while they play or see how good they are,
Round one.
feel free to say. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was very nice. Oh, this ping is atrocious. Very nice. I'm sorry, chat. I can't do this. I can't play against this person. That was atrocious. I can't do that. Quick bend over. Oh, wow. All right, class. Looks like we got about maybe 20 minutes. Or we got about maybe 21 minutes. If there's anybody that's wishing to come up in here, or if there's any like just questions you just want to know.
Liu Kang. Liu Kang. Shirai Ryu Fire Gun.
Looks like I'm gonna have to change my Liu Kang costume. It seems like everybody's using the God Liu Kang.
Round one. Fight. two, fight.
Nice. Oh, I tried a flying kick, but nothing came out. Now, did you see what he was doing wrong?
Kang wins.
He wasn't respecting my plus frames. And he was being too up close and trying to understand what I'm going to be doing next. If he's panicking like that and overthinking like that, he should have tried to zone me out. He tried to try to step back, analyze the situation, and see where I could go from there. So now he's switching over to Joker. Joker has probably the best range normals in the game, which is with his cane. Now, with his cane, what he could try to do is poke me and then step back, because he's going to try to make me whiff, because he understands that whatever button I'm pressing, he can hit me with that range normal.
I'll save the day.
Nice. Now, he shouldn't have been that close when he did that. Nice. I'm surprised that didn't punish after he did that.
Round two, fight.
Oh, please not have a bad ping. Nice. See? He tried to go back. Very nice. I'm surprised that didn't punish him when I ducked that.
The Joker wins.
I'll be okay with playing for the sake of education. Yeah, that's mainly what this show is for. If anybody wants to play me, it's not here to expose you and say, "Oh, you're trash for doing this," or "You're stupid for doing that." That's not me. That's not what I do. That's not what I believe in. If you want to get better at the game and understand some stuff they don't understand, that's why I'm here.
Round one, fight.
This ping. I can't do anything with this ping. Except this. Ah. Very nice. Very nice mix-up. Always good. See, now he's getting too aggressive. And the best thing I could do is zone him out. Now I'm gonna bait him to do the... So now he's close to me. I tried rolling out, but I don't know what happened. Oh, I tried anti-airing.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, I stood up and blocked. The switch to Joker was probably the best bet, because Joker, I believe he is one of the best characters ever developed in the game. But yes, again, anybody would like to play a good first to 5 or so? Because we still got... Where's the time? Oh, we still got maybe 10 more minutes. Or 11 more minutes. But it is quite. I mean, I think I should just use these 10 minutes to actually what I can improve with Nightwolf. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's see. What is your PSN, sir? Oh, actually, I think I need to friend you first. Okay, sounds good. Why couldn't I just friend you? There we go. So how long have you been using Nightwolf? Like fairly a lot, or barely just picking him up? Just so I can have something to work around.
Round one. Fight.
All right. Maybe a month or two. All right. Nice.
Round two. Fight.
Very nice. Yes. I like that. Nice pressure. Very nice.
Earthrealm will prevail.
Is this open to everyone? Yes.
Final round. Fight.
Nice flawless block. Ah, I did it wrong. Nice jump. Oh, very nice. Want some matches with my Kano? Of course. Let me just do this first to three with Nobu real quick. This is the first set, and then I will continue on you. Okay, so far so good with your Nightwolf. I think your defense needs to be a little bit more what is it called? A little bit more perplexed. Keeping low with Nightwolf, he doesn't have very much aggressive strings. So doing like a down poke, like a down three into standing 1-1-1-1 can actually be very beneficial for you. Also doing the overhead, which is forward two, into, you know, it could be a rising tomahawk or whatever it may be, can actually help you out a lot too. Your corner pressure is A+, but just because, you know, I wanted to see what you could do with it and I didn't roll out, you got to be really prepared that if I do have meter, you got to be prepared to not jump and, you know, kind of step back away from my wake up buttons. So stepping back would be a good spot for you when you get somebody in the corner.
Round one. Fight.
Nice.
Round two. Fight.
Very nice. Okay, so you see how I was like adapting to you on the things that you did. A lot of the times when it comes down to it, if I'm pressuring you too much, sometimes you got to stop my pressure with your down threes and put your own pressure on, which is like what of how you got me the last set. You're doing the mix up of the 2-2-2 and a 2-2 into tick throw. A lot of the times that does work against people like myself a lot. So I keep wanting to jump or wake up and it's dumb. Yes, I wouldn't say that it's dumb. I'm not saying you're dumb, but I'm saying like rolling out and waking up buttons isn't always the best option. Perhaps sometimes when you're going up against someone who's an aggressive player that always wants to put on pressure, or maybe they step back a bit, half the times you're just going to want to sit there. You want to hold, L2 and just stay on the ground and see if they're going to try to meaty something, and then you can time your punishment.
Round one, fight.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. Nice jump in. Very nice.
It's good to be king.
Round two, fight.
Ah, why couldn't I? Well, let's block that. Oh. Very good. Oop. Yeah, I do see how you're progressing with Nightwolf and you're adapting to what I'm doing, but always remember, don't go into every fight very nervous. Go into every fight as if like you're going to Sunday school, like you're just learning something. You want to learn how to fight with the character that you're with. Now, I'm using my main, the person I'm comfortable with, to teach you these things because, in my opinion, Johnny Cage is the best neutral-based character there is in this game. But your neutral isn't bad. I just think when you back up, you got to be prepared to go on the defensive because walking back is a defensive mechanic. So when you see me walk back, I'm abusing that neutral by doing back three, which is doing this or doing the leg. So when I walk back and I do this, you got to be prepared for anything. Very nice, very nice. That was really good. I like that. Can't be mad at it. So a lot of the times, if you want to counter my pressure, if you hit that down 3 or down 4 and it touches me, do shoulder charge. Oh, that was very nice. 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 So I saw how you abused that neutral by walking backwards and doing the shoulder charge, which is very good. Nice conversion. I like it. Nice interruption with the back 3-4. GG's. That was very nice. Very good. And Side Hustle Trav, you are up next, right? Or was that was 3? Yeah, that was 3. So that was very good. Your Nightwolf isn't bad. And player-wise, you're not bad either. Your adaptation is actually very smooth. And I suggest using or idolizing the forward 2 a lot more. Using forward 2 on Wake Up or on Oki, especially with somebody that doesn't have meter, I trust that more than you going up to them and grabbing them, because with the forward 2, even though if they duck, they're still going to get hit by it. So I suggest learning the conversions on Oki with forward 2 into, a combo. Am I in a room? Are you on Xbox or PS4, Tribe? Because I'm doing like one-on-ones with people that want to learn something more, like get feedback. PS4. It was fun. That was very fun. Thank you so much for volunteering. And if everyone, please give a really big thank you to Hironobu. That was a very good learning lesson, not only for myself but for him too. And I hope to all of you guys as well. But yeah, Side Hustle Trav, if you want to play, you could send me an invite, or I could send you an invite. I could do a one-on-one with you. Yeah, man, I need feedback on my Kano. Yeah, by all means. What is your PSN, sir? I'm decent, but wanted to level up in all ways. Hey, you came to the right place. I felt really good about the 2-2 fatal in the first match. Yes, that was really good. But just remember that even though it's fast, it's not always could be a guaranteed. If you do a down 3, like if you go to practice mode, you down 3 the practice dummy, you'll see them get hit by it, but they're still standing up. So a lot of times use that stun to your advantage. If you use that stun to your advantage, you can do a down 3 into 1-1-1. It usually works most of the time. All right, so all right, invitation is out, sir. All right, Trev. Show me your Kano. Remember, you're not going to hear any trash talk from me, rage from me. This is a completely educational, respectful place here. So don't be nervous. Because I know there's a lot of pro players out there that have different ways of teaching. But trust me, I think I know a better way of teaching. Did you just eat the banana with the peel?
Do you want to do that?
No.
Tiger.
Oh, goodness gracious. Nah, man, I know. It's all love. All right. Good luck. Let's see what you got.
Fight.
Oh, nice jump. That's good one, Nobu. I like that. Nice. Nice controlling of the pocket. Nice. Oh, very nice. Ah, I messed it up. Very good, Kano. Very good. I feel like you are very aggressive, but at the same time, you're trying to know how to be defensive, but your defense is pretty good. Um, your combos, however, are really good. You're very good on trying to read situations, which myself can appreciate. You try to step back and try to read what I'm going to do, and you're not afraid to punish the things that you know. Like you already know my 1-2 is are both highs, so you down poke. Plus, as you back away, you like to use that back four, which is really really good tool. Yeah, my defense needs to clean up. Yeah, but my thing is with Kano, you don't have to do it now, but practice it. Practice countering people's pressure. Like, let's say you're playing up against, a character like Jackie who is abusing too much pressure. Like 4-3, 4-3, 4-2-1, or 4-1-2, 4-1-2. You can counter her pressure by doing down one into the chemical. Down one into chemical, and then as you step back, when you see them remotely dash forward or dash backwards, use something like the magnet or the chemical. Then the floor is all yours. Remember, his down poke and his back one, his back four, his down three are very good. Even down three into command grab, down one into command grab, 2-4 into command grab.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Nice. 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 Very nice. Nice. Oh. Nice. There you go. Very good adaptation. Holy shit. Sorry, excuse my language. That was very good adaptation. Very good.
Final round. Fight.
Nice wake up. Nice. Nice. Very nice. 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 Oh, very nice. Very nice. Whoo, very good. I like it. See how good your defense was? The whole thing. You didn't fall for any of my gimmicks. You waited for me to press a button. You waited for your whiff punishes. That was really, I can't swear. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Very solid Kano, and very quick on adapting like Nobu did. It's kind of scary when I think about it. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Very nice grab attempt. That was really nice. Nice. Very nice. Oh, nice delay on the wake up. Ooh. Keep in mind, I really have nothing to say for that match. You did everything very well. It's just that with your gimmicks, I tried to counter with my own gimmicks. That was mainly it. But you're playing a lot smoother, a lot less choppy, and a lot more, what can I say, smarter.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, very nice. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Very nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. That was very nice. He countered my pressure with his own pressure. Very damn good.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Ah. Yes, Endeavors, that was a really good match.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. Oh, that was nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it. Oh. Nice. Very good. That was very good.
Kano wins. Round one, fight.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Huh?
Round two, fight.
Oh. Nice. Ah, I tried going out of that. GG's. Very solid Kano. That was a really good set. I really appreciated that set. As far as everything else goes, the only thing I feel you need to work on is, of course, yeah, well, we went over your defense. I highly suggest learning gimmicks. A lot of the times is when you were really getting me with the command grabs. Like sometimes acting really weird in a match actually helps. It actually helps out a lot. Rewind's Kano was really dominating, especially when I used my own gimmicks. But understand this though, when it comes down to using gimmicks, if you use them too much, eventually someone's gonna know about it, right? I think I really need to work on my frame knowledges. You don't have to necessarily go full depth into frames, but when you want to learn frames, especially with Kano, just know what you can actually punish and what you can't punish, especially mids that are the exact same startup frames as your down one, because that is your best, right? So when it comes down to it, don't be overly aggressive and don't overthink what we're gonna do or what your opponent is gonna do. When they want to do a lot of gimmicks, that is when you need to zone. Step back, throw your knives, and be ready to punish. If they get even remotely close and they want to back up, or if you get close and they want to play runaway or keep away and they back up, that is when you use your back three. Using your back three can help out a lot. So, with that being said, focus on your adaptation with defense, and I want you to practice your gimmicks, like doing forward one command grab, doing 1-1 command grab, 2-4 command grab, or maybe just going in front of them, wait there for a bit, and they're gonna be like, "What is he doing?" Command grab, or even dash forward command grab. Your command grab is going to help you out a lot in this situation, especially when I was catching you because you weren't plus after you're down one. I did forward 4, so to not get hit by that, best thing to do is to is right when they poke, don't poke back. Don't even remotely poke back. If they poke, command grab. But I have trouble with hit confirm. Yeah, but I have trouble on hit confirm. So when you have trouble on hit confirm, I'm gonna show you this real quick. Because with Kano, he's not like a big combo character, so you got to treat him as like what in terms of hit confirming, you got to treat him kind of like a Street Fighter 5 character. You know what I'm saying? Where everything is just hit confirm into special. Where's Kano? Okay, so when you use something like your command grab, especially when you try to do down ones into whatever the hell, when you try to hit confirm, just know that you don't have to pray to God that it's going to hit, because if it does hit, you can't do your command grab, right? So when you do stuff like, hold up. So let's say I put him on block all, right? Now, when you do stuff like this, and you stay down, all their highs are going to whiff. Virtually, 80% of the strings are going to whiff. So you're safe here, right? I'm not saying to down two the whole time, but what I'm saying is to duck it and then do your punish, right? But if you do something like this, and then, oh wait, hold on. That, command grab, 4-3, command grab. Because the thing is, when he does 4-3, he's crouching still. So a lot of people like to do that. They like to do 4-3, bam. But if you do 4-3 into command grab, why is it not doing it? Damn you, anime. There we go. They're not going to expect that, especially when you do something like this. And remember too, is that when you do stuff like, what's it called? When you do stuff like this, a lot of people can see that already. So what they're going to try to do is do something like the 4-4 because they know you're going to do this right afterwards. You can't get the down one tick throw. Is it too tough for you, or is it, by your hands, or like your hands can't maneuver it? Fight Club's a good place for learning, playing with the crowd that's mostly not salty. I don't know if we're here for that blurb. Oh no, we were here for that. Yeah, Fight Club is probably the best way to learn who's Kano weak against, who's Kano strong against. So I highly suggest going to Fight Club. I can't tick throw everything. I can't tick throw everything else, but I can't do the down one to save my life. I'm not sure it comes out to the blade toss when I try. The best thing you could do is do like this. Do down 3 into it. Down 3 into that. And then you can try doing your down 1. I understand it's kind of weird because of the fact that if you're playing on pad, it's very different. Like for me, I can't do it because my hands are way too big to play on pad. But oh, maybe I can. It's all about rolling your finger. Like as his blade is out towards his stomach, I should be already rolling my thumb to left or back. Kind of like how like you would do the beam. And then instantly just rolling back to forward. Yeah, see, I can't do it with this one because like I can't use pad. I'm not really good with pad. Yeah. So main thing is that right when it's at his gut, you roll to back, and then tap forward, not roll to forward, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna potentially hit up, and that's gonna cancel out the whole input. There we go. So it's mainly like sliding, like kind of like sliding your thumb to back, right when the knife hits, and then as once he's done with that animation, where his hand is at his knee, it's going coming back and it's like over his knee, is right. You should have already hit forward and two. Bam. Easy. Anything else you would like to learn with Kano or know about Kano? Because he's got some really good shit. Dude, I will level all the way up if I can get that down one tick. Yeah, this is probably one of his best things. Like his command grab is really good. A lot of the times too, when you do stuff like this, what I've learned actually is people like to mistake this for this a lot of the times. So when you do that, forward two, because this hits a low, all right. And when you do a low grab or like a low attack, a lot of the times it's gonna catch him. Like for example, let's try to make it to where Sub-Zero tries to respond with a 1-2. So record, custom get it reversal, lock mode, auto. Oh no, all. Oh, what am I doing? Why don't I just do this? It's always going to go over it. So, or go under it, sorry. But if they want to do something like this, that's one of my favorite things about Kano that I've actually been labbing with as well. Plus, his flaws block attacks are pretty damn good. You gotta admit that. But yes, if that's all for today, then that will be all for today. Just kidding. Yep. Thank you guys for attending class. Again, we are not sponsored by Hitbox. We are not sponsored by Hitbox. All right. But I do highly suggest if any of you are fight stick lovers, or maybe you've never even tried a fight stick before, right? If you never tried a fight stick before, or a hitbox or anything like that, I highly suggest, if you guys have the money, if you go to hitboxarcade.com, they just got new of these in stock. Trust me, like I said, I didn't get this for free. I'm not sponsored by them. That would be cool though. But I highly suggest picking one of these up. Not only for just MK11, but for other games too. I've been playing Devil May Cry and Neo 2 on this thing, and it is amazing. It is fun, even if you want to go back to, you know, the old days of playing like Gauntlet or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or maybe like the old MK3 days. This is what you need. This, it goes for about maybe $245 American dollars. I don't know how much it is for where, and if you guys are in a different country, but I highly suggest picking this up. The reason why I am doing tutorials on these and, you know, kind of glorifying this is because out of all the sticks I have used, I used a regular fight stick. I play with a Hori Rat 5, a Kanba, a Hori Fighting Edge, and I have this. I have an actual hitbox, And out of all the controllers I've used, including pad, I used pad in this game because I told myself maybe I only use pad for NRS games. But out of all the controllers I've used, this has never steered me wrong. The whole week and a half I used, I am in love with this thing. It works so much well for MK11. My inputs and execution have never been a lot more cleaner. It's just the only reason why I can't do flawless block well is because you guys already saw it. The ping is atrocious. But yes, I highly suggest going to hitboxarcade.com. If they're not out of stock, they usually, if they're not in stock, then usually they have like big stocks like each month, and they actually put these together quite fast. So again, hitboxarcade.com. Sorry, I don't have any promo codes or anything. Like I said, we're not sponsored by them, but they go for $250. $250 for a controller that you can use on PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5. If you want to play on an Xbox, I do highly suggest getting an adapter, which is that USB thing. You just plug it in, plug this in, good. Remapping, it comes with the software, it comes with updates. Other than that, it is fully customizable with the screws. Just take off the plating or replace it. But other than that, when it comes to like learning this game a lot better, or like maybe if wherever you guys are living at, the ping is a lot better, and you can actually do the flawless blocks with just with doing that, like block bam, block bam, block bam. So yes, I highly suggest probably picking one of these up. I'm not saying this will make you Sonic Fox level, but I'm saying it can actually help. Sanwa lever. Actually, no. This is a Taeyong. I'll tell you what I have in here. I have so crowns. Keep in mind, crowns won't fit in here. The where you screw in the actual buttons, they will not fit in here. The buttons are a little bit too close. The holes are too close. What I have right here is a Taeyong Fanta K stick, which I play a lot of Tekken, so I need the K stick, which is the bat top. But you can use a Sanwa Denshi OBSF lever if you want. Let's see who's reading the chat. Have a good night, man. Sweaty sets are good for the soul. Yes, it is. Yes, it very is. And I hope you learned something. And you know what? I pray to God that you actually get S tier one of these days. But yes, thank you guys for stopping by tonight. Tune in next Sunday for we're gonna do a little bit earlier the next for next Sunday, because we do have a very well known well, he was a pro player, but a really good player and content creator and Twitch streamer named SoCal Honey Badger. He will be joining us for a podcast on MK11 next Sunday, 11 a.m. my time. But I will post on Twitter what specifically that time is for you, for Eastern, Central, anything like that. But yes, we do have a podcast with him next Sunday, and we hope that all of you guys come in there with your questions. We'll try to take in as much questions as we can. If you want to put in questions that will come up later on, you can DM them to me on Twitter. Other than that, class is now ending. Homework for Side Hustle Trevor. Side Hustle Trav. I'm sorry. I already told you what your homework you gotta work on. The downward tick throws. Learn your gimmicks and learn how to counter the pressure with your defense. Hironobu. Whatever we talked about. We talked about. Idolize or utilize your tick throws too. Work on your defense and work on not using wake up buttons all too often, and practice your confirming 1-1-1, standing 1-1-1 from your down pokes. But yes, thank you thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys next Sunday. All right, have a good night, everybody.